Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody had a great Monday. Today is Tuesday, July the 7th. Um, we had a huge thunderstorm roll through overnight. Got the flicker of electricity, which in my house, there are a lot of my lights that are um, sorry, coffee pot's making a lot of noise. Should say my Keurig. They're automated. So like in here, Echo, turn off the office. Echo, turn on the office. Yeah. So when the electricity has a interruption in our house, all the lights go on. And I have to wait for Alexa to come back up before I can shut off the lights. So that's always fun at 1 o'clock in the morning. But other than that, I had a good night's sleep. Hopefully, you did as well. I guess I need to bring up the word of the day so I can decide what we're going to talk about. Let's see. Word of the day is perfunctory. Perfunctory is a formal word used to describe something that is done without energy or enthusiasm because of habit or because it's expected. Perfunctory. 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 By the time my favorite band got to the last stop of the tour, their performance felt perfunctory. Sometimes I feel like that happens with my smile by the end of the day. I try to always connect with every one of my patients to let them know that I'm caring. I'm not trying to hurt them on purpose. For some women, mammograms are horrendous. I would say that's less than 10% of the female population has an issue with the way, how uncomfortable a mammogram is. For me, it doesn't hurt at all. But then I also had 3 children without any pain or pain meds. Apparently my father was the same way. He didn't feel pain quite the way most people did. One of my biggest memories isn't the childbirth, actually. It is after surgery for my hysterectomy. Because when I got up to the room, I was on a morphine pump for pain. And they told me every time I moved, I was to push the button. Push the button and you'll get immediately pain medicine so you can move without being in a lot of pain. Okay. So my family came to visit and I was like, oh, I want to sit up a little higher in the bed. Mom said, let me help you. I said, give me 1 second. Push the button. We got me sitting up in bed. The next thing I know, I'm waking up and I've scooted back down in the bed. Mom said that I just kind of fell asleep while I was in the middle of saying something. So we pushed the button again, scooted up, and I fell asleep. The next time I woke up, I just said, Mom, we're not pushing the button. She goes, are you in any pain? I said, no. So Mom helped me scoot back up in the bed. It did not hurt that much. I mean, yeah, It hurt a little bit, but not what I was expecting from the way the nurse was describing it. Not something I needed the morphine for, that was for sure. So I got to enjoy conversation with family and friends without being asleep. That was when we realized that morphine puts me to sleep. That's when the next time I had surgery, mom let them know why I was having a hard time waking up. It was the basal dose of morphine. They stopped that, and there we go. I woke up without a problem. So, know your body, know your limits, know what works for you, and make sure your doctors understand it, because you are the one that knows what's happening. You're the one that needs to tell them this medicine works, this doesn't. These were my side effects. These were whatever, whatever works to get your point across. Um, if the medicine's not working, it's not working. There's nothing you can do to fix it without the doctor knowing what's going on. So, unless you talk to your doctor, share with your doctor everything. I mean, some things can be pretty embarrassing about what happens when things happen. Like certain foods I eat, i.e., raw tomatoes, cause me to go in the bathroom and dump. And that would be really great if I didn't also get cramping along with it, inflammation along with it, which can cause a small bowel obstruction. So now raw tomatoes are listed as an allergy. I can eat all the cooked ones, tomato sauce, that type of thing. I cannot eat roasted tomatoes that are just barely cooked on the grill. They still got the acid that causes the issue. So know your body, know your complications, know what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and be willing to talk about it. And find a doctor that listens. So far, I've been very lucky down here in St. Mary's County. I've been able to find multiple doctors that listen. All right. Well, that's it for today. I guess it was pain that we were talking about today, or pain relief. All right. Love you all. My Valentines.